Hey everyone, Shane here with ROA Off-Road. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little mini tour or a walk around in the Conqueror 440. Now just so you know, Conqueror is a company originally out of South Africa. Over 30 years ago, they started building trailers for the military. They moved into the civilian sector shortly after, and they've been making some of the most rugged off-road, most extreme campers in the world. As a matter of fact, I believe most of the campers we see on the road today have been inspired by Conqueror. As you know, we carry the 440, 490, and a UEV-440. The UEV-440 is actually exclusive to us. Nobody else in America has that. You can get those similar ones in Africa and Australia, but UEV-440 only in the US from ROA Off-Road. 440, let's talk a little bit about this. This is their smallest model, and it's roughly around 4,700 pounds. So you need a reasonably good tow vehicle like this rad Chevy Colorado. That is a diesel. We towed this up, and this is fully loaded. This camper's fully loaded. We've been camping out here during the weekend, just hanging out in the trailers. But I want to kind of give you a quick overlook on this thing. It is beautiful. All stainless steel up here. Everything is anodized aluminum, and they've painted it, and it's a 3H grade paint, right? And what that is most standard American cars are using a 2H, so better than most standard automotive paint. If you go to German vehicles are usually 3 to 5H, so it is very good quality, and that's just the scratch resistance and how strong it is. But let's open these all heavy duty latches with full extension tracks that come all the way out. This is so cool, and I love how all the Conquerors do this, whether it's the UEV-440 or the 440. All these things kind of fit into a nice little rubber spot, and it just holds it nice and tight. And like I said, we're hitting some rugged terrain. Like, well, it's bumpy where we've been, and these things just stay fit right nice and tight where it's supposed to be. Got that little strap over the things. I've seen this on Earth Roamer. I mean, Earth Roamer's been around for maybe 20 years. It's been around 30 years, right? So I think a lot of companies have been inspired. I think Bruder has copied a lot of stuff from Conqueror. Most of the manufacturers out in the around the world have been copying Conqueror. So check that out. This is beautiful. Everything just slides in perfectly. Conqueror is truly the father of it all, I think. Original gangsters. Okay, over here, check this out. We got a nice little Dometic stove. This flops down, goes up. So we've been out here, and the cameraman is actually using this. Now, this actually comes with 2 tubs. The other tub's over in the shower. I'll show you in a second. But it slides in, and they lock in right there. And this is hot and cold water. And it's really cool because you can fill up both of the buckets, hot and soapy water, and then you can have some fresh water. And then you're not wasting your water. You're not just pouring it on the ground or into a tank. You're kind of filling these up and keeping that water and just maintaining as much as water as you can while you're out camping. That's really important. It just extends your stay. Over here, come check this out. This is the fridge. Let's move some of this stuff. These are huge fridges. You're about 80 liters. It's a dual zone, so that means it does freezer or refrigerator. So you can choose, and that's the small one. This one's actually even bigger. That one's actually deeper and wider. The compressor's on this side, but it has a dual compressor so that you can adjust it. One of the things that I really like is it's all hardwired. It's in a track system. The wiring for the electricity going around to the other side. I'll show you the water system over here. It is also hardwired, so you can see all the plumbing in here. It runs through, and it's on a track system. You don't have to be quick disconnecting it all the time. It's kind of an inconvenience. The only thing you do have to connect is the propane right there. And it's really easy. I mean, it's very, very simple right here. You just disconnect it right there. Whoops, sorry. Hit the cameraman. And then you throw it in right here. And this is a huge storage compartment. You can put a lot of miscellaneous things. We got some cutting boards, some rags. But yeah, let's walk around over to here because I want to show you something. This does have a positive air pressure system, which will keep the dust out. This should be actually strapped up out of the way. You can strap that up, and you have a nice light there. You also have a light right here inside at night. You do have a 120 outlet right here. And check this out. Like I said, this is the cameraman. He's got his drone, his DJI. I think he has 2 drones. He's got his goggles, got his camera gear, everything in here. He can be charging all day and night, whatever. This tray flips up and gets out of the way and straps up. And then this door over here, this is the door. You can see how he's put water in here, but this closes up, straps like that. And then this thing, it actually completely shuts, and you can see Conqueror right there. Off-road campers. But check this out. So that goes up, latches there, and you just have so much utility, right? So much ability just to store stuff. You have charging ports right there that are 12 volt and the 120 in there for your big stuff. You just put the trash can right here. I want to watch, oh, right here, there's a little button over here, and this turns on the lights. We probably got some B-roll of that at nighttime to show you how cool that is. And you can turn it off right there. And I'm gonna work my way outside and then I'll go inside. On the back here, you do have 2 jerry can holders for your fuel or gas. You have a license plate holder. If you ever wanted to know what Stormtroopers campers look like, this is it. This thing is like a like a lunar landing spaceship. Can't speak right now, but this thing is so cool. This is really such a neat trailer. This has heavy duty. Everything is so heavy duty. These latches come down, and you have a screen so you can keep the bugs out, or you can put this up and you can roll it up and just go in there without the screen, and it latches. I'll just show you really quick. Goes all the way up, and it has these little clips right here that hold it, just like a tent, just like a standard tent. And you have that on both sides. So, okay, before we go inside, I want to point out this 180 awning is massive, and it's on both sides. So this is, it's beautiful. It's canvas, it's gray. I've seen some, and it also has this Velcro and zippers here, because it does come with canvas where you can actually put walls on this and make this into a fully enclosed room, which is really cool. We'll go inside in a second and show you that. I want to show you the shower right now. This is a rad shower, and it's actually on the spare tire. So when that door shuts, the spare tire swings over and mounts, and this all comes off of the spare tire mount system. But check this out. You open this up, and you have a nice shower right here, and it's all plumbed in right here. Hot, cold water. You can mount that on there right there. And this folds up and closes all inside when you're not using it, and locks up. This is that other tub that I was talking about. For the sink, you can put 2 of those, but it also has this mechanism that drops down, and then you can put it right here. And so you can fill this up, and you know, if you want to have a, you don't want to just waste all the water on the ground, get some soapy water and sponge yourself and rinse yourself off. You have this nice post where you can hang your towels. Really cool little shower. Can get like a plastic floor and, you know, kind of have it run off and away from your camp area. Usually what I do, and all of the Conquerors come with shovels, which is great. Usually I'll just kind of dig a little slope and a trench away from my campsite and some soft dirt and lay down the rubber floor and let it flow away. Now if you come over here, you can kind of see how this can swing back, and this is your rear spare tire. The tire actually comes with a hub, which is really unique. You don't see that on most. And then this is a grill. This actually pops off and it can go over the fire, and you have an outside grill. Once again, this awning all the way up here, that comes out. And like I said, you have a full 180 on both sides. This side right here is just some storage and some appliances. Right here, you have a little pull compartment where you can slide in your long pulls. You can put other things in there. This all comes out and opens up, and it's really easy to set up. We have a joke around here at ROA, not to throw anybody under the bus, but Josh, he's one of our newest members. As he's going on 3 years, over 2 years, but he's not like the most handy person. And the first time him and I went and set this up, he was like, this is so easy to set up. Even I can set it up. That means anybody can set it up. It is a really easy setup. Up here you have a storage container, and that's where your propane bottles are gonna hang out, and there's your shovel like I was talking about earlier. And then you have a water spigot up here. This is running the D35 by Cruisemaster. Awesome hitch. We also do the McHitches, which I think is a better hitch overall. I prefer it, but this is a great hitch. And then this is the Conqueror Special. This whole jockey wheel to level you front to back. This comes up, slides into here, and you have nothing to hit underneath here. Now this is in the lowered position. Let me show you up front. There's actually airbags. Coming back over to this side, everything comes equipped with your security system. In case you have any intruders, you got your axe. You could also use it for firewood. This is your propane, and there's a little rubber cap that seals it so it's not getting grime and dirt in it. This is an air chuck, so you can actually, this has an onboard air system, so you can air down your tires and then you can pump them back up, inflate, deflate. You come into here. It is the Airbag Man, and they're like one of the most reputable airbag systems out there. This also has a tank so you can fill up your tires faster, but it also works the airbag, which is the suspension. This has a A-arm independent suspension with airbags, and the airbags are Firestone airbags. Really, really good system. It makes the ride just unlike anything else. And then when you get to camp, you have the ability to level from side to side, and it's really nice. You just flip on that switch and you just pump it up or go down in any direction you want. You have a bunch of your stuff in here, your water pumps, all of your water heater system and everything else, but you also have some availability for storage, which is nice up here. Turn that off. Let's head on inside really quick. And keep in mind that all of these latches are lockable. Like, you can put locks on these so somebody can't, break in and take your stuff. Okay, come on inside. This is a pretty cool trailer. You do have a TV for those who want to be entertained. Behind this TV is a very good amount of storage. You can actually watch TV from outside if you want. The storage is just plentiful in these trailers. And these are really deep. This is, well, it's my knee, it's my elbow, and my hand, which is a cubic, which is 18 to 20 inches. So very, very deep. Sheets, blankets, bedding, clothes, whatever you want to do. When you're just camping, I just Velcro them like that and they stay up just fine. But when you're in transit, you definitely want to zip them up. I've taken these off in rough terrain and I've never had them open. Look how big this bag is. This is for a huge camera, right? And that just fits right in there nicely. Goes up. You have more in here. This is deep. And look how big these boxes are. These are huge, right? So there's so much storage in this area. These are the straps for the TV to hold it while in transit. But coming over here, you have this unzips all the way down, and this gives you access to the outside inside. And this most likely, I know our camera guy's using this all for his camera gear, but in most cases, you're gonna put more food in this area, so you have access inside and outside to get your food, which is nice. Lots of storage up here on these shelves. As you can see, this giant suitcase again for more camera stuff. You put some stuff down in transit on the floor, and see these things right here? These are on both sides of the trailer, and these are actually locks, or you can put strap holders right in here. They're pretty cool. Let's see where they're at. They're somewhere in here. It actually even comes with some straps, and then you have these little metal clips that clip in. It's fine, I'll get it later, but they clip in there and you can actually bungee things down or strap them. So here you have your beds. This is a very large queen, super long. This bed right here is close to 6 feet long. 2 adults here for sure, 2 adults here, comfortably 2 kids and 2 adults. So you're sleeping 4 people without any problems. As you can see, this actually flips up and gives you a little bit more foot room, and there's a little leg that pops down, and then you can drop it down during the day, so you have more walkway. You have a AC heater system in this. It comes with the portable solar panels that set out with your solar charge controller and everything you need. Lots of light too, and these move too, which is nice. At nighttime you can shine it towards you if you want to use it to read. You also have lights up here. Everything's ducted. You have vents there and right here for all the cooling and heating. Stock, the cooling and heating system is not the best because it works mostly, well, it's a 120 system, and we've been removing them and putting in a 12-volt system, which is silly that they did that. But one of the things is Conqueror, like I said, is pretty new to the US, and they've had to do some changes to get all compliant with the United States standards, and so there are some things that still we need to kind of work through, but those systems work and they're all compliant. Here at ROA, we have some additional upgrades and mods that we can add to it to make it more ideal for the off-grid off-road, because these things, when it comes to off-grid off-road, are the ultimate. I mean, they're heavy, right? So it's not like we also carry a lot of other cool brands like Patriot and the off-grid campers, but those you can pull with like a Wrangler. This you're definitely not going to be pulling with a Wrangler, a Jeep Wrangler, or anything like that. You're going to need a good size, mid-size to a 1500 would be ideal, right? But as far as like capability, ruggedness, these campers are just so well built. They truly, like, when you're in them, it does feel like you're in something that was made for the military, but it still has all those creature comforts that you want, that get you off camping and enjoying nature. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, this was kind of a mini / short tour here at ROA Off-Road. We do some long, hour-long tours for you and for your convenience, but that will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe and you will see that video coming sooner than later. And if you have any questions, remember, here at ROA, we are more about the experience, the post-sell. We do sell the best campers in the world, but that's nothing if you don't have the best support in the world. And so we've married our experience with, you know, the experience that ROA Off-Road offers you, from the rallies, adventures, to the post-sale support, is unlike anything else in the marketplace. And that's why it's so important that we carry the best campers in the world, so that we can team up and make sure you have a good experience, not just with the ownership of your camper, but your experience too. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share, and have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.